All right, everybody. So one of the things that we've been doing this month is kata in our classes, and I'm going to do a little bit of a teaching tip that we've been working on for the younger kids. This is good for little samurai, so I have two awesome little samurai volunteers that I'm going to show this with today. But this could be, for older kids too, and this is just something where the big thing that happens with kata sometimes is the footwork gets a little bit tricky for them. So when we're doing Fujikata each, it's low block punch, and then there's a turn, and a low block punch, and then there's a turn, and then there's a few punches, and then this next segment is the trickiest. There's a bigger turn. And so sometimes the footwork gets a little bit confusing for the kids. So what I'm going to do, and we're going to use our volunteers here to show you guys because they're great at this, we're going to show you a little tip on how to get the footwork going in the right direction, but not have to worry about where I turn and where my foot goes and things like that. So this is a really broken down version. So we're going to start off in a yoi position, guys. And with a nice big voice, give me a Fujikata each. Okay, Fujikata each, our first kata. So what we're going to do, and this is another little tip, a sub-tip, I guess, when you're working with younger kids, especially, giving them some keys is really helpful. So we're going to give them a little key of which foot's going to move, okay? So guys, we're going to tap this leg, okay? We're going to step this foot out, cross, and then low block. And then we're going to step and punch. So now here, this is the point where sometimes they get a little confused. They'll turn the wrong direction, or they'll spin, or something like that. So guys, from here, all we're going to do is just go back to yoi. So that would be the first segment, and then we're going to go into the second segment. So we're going to tap this side, okay, and then we're going to step out and low block, and then we're going to step and punch. And so again, we want to take the footwork aspect out of it, and then we're going to go back to yoi. So now, when they're doing this, you guys can stay right there. When they're doing this, now they have the right footwork here, and the next step would be now, instead of stopping at yoi, they would just continue. So now that same motion is going to hopefully translate as we start to put all the pieces together. So now I'll show you guys those first sets again, okay? So ready, guys? So yoi, okay, tapping this leg, okay, step out and low block, step out and punch, and then back to yoi. Good, now this side, low block, step and punch, and then back to yoi. Now we're going to tap this leg, and now we're going to go forward, and we're going to low block. And then we're going to step punch, and step punch, and step punch. And then we go back to yoi. Very good. Good job, guys. Thanks for helping. Okay? So that's just a little teaching tip on how to work with younger students for Fujikata each.